Now, I wanted to ask you, obviously, as your role as Caligula, you were very fantastic, but you were very scary. Now,
Good.
when you were looking in the mirror, how did you feel as your reaction when you saw yourself in the transformation?
I thought, great, I don't have to do any acting now.
And
Look,
how
with
much,
that on your face, you know.
and how much of it obviously was makeup, and how much was CGI in terms of your
There's no
facial
CGI.
features? The whole thing was all makeup.
Not with me, there wasn't. No.
No.
Well, there's one bit.
Yes,
with
I can
CGI.
imagine which bit that was when obviously it's in the press screening, but the rest of it was all makeup in terms of how you looked.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Good job, wasn't it?
And what was it
Fantastic.
like? It was brilliant.
Yeah.
And what was it like, obviously, playing the bad guy again? You know, because obviously, Game of Thrones, this,
Just-
now it's the bad guy.
I just like working, And if somebody offers me a bad guy and it's sufficiently intriguing, then I'll do it. If it's a good guy, I'll do that,
Now,
I'm a whore, really.
Now, I've got to ask you, Charles, about the ending. Obviously, I don't want to spoil it for any viewers.
Yeah.
But does it lend itself to a sequel? Could we have a
I hope so. I hope so. I don't know. But I certainly hope so.
And what was your favourite scene that you obviously had to film? Because you had
Well,
quite a few
I
intense...
only had 2 scenes in the film.
Yeah, you
darling.
had a very intense scene with Luke Evans. What was that like?
Great. I've not worked with Luke before. I've never met him before. He's an absolute sweetheart. I mean, handsome hunk. And he's got, and he's supremely talented and very generous as an actor because he allowed me to do unspeakable things to him. Got to crawl all over him and breathe my 1,000-year-old breath in his face, So, no, he's great. I'm very fond of Luke.
And what was it that attracted you to this role particularly?
I just thought the script was sufficiently different. And it's actually quite poetic, or my lines were anyway. Really well written, and that's what usually attracts me to something. If it's badly written, then you have to expend a lot of energy trying to make a silk purse out of a pig's ear, but I didn't have to do that on this, The words are good. The makeup was fantastic.
It was. I thought it was CGI.
And I had a ball, really.
And obviously, it was Gary's first feature film. What was it like working with Gary?
He's a pain in the ass, Gary. He's a very clever guy. Very clever. He's demanding, but then he's a director, and this is his film. And I hope it's a huge success for him. Well, for all of us, in fact.
And obviously
But he has all
shot
that Irish charm, all the Celts. Also, Luke's Welsh, of course, he's a Celt as well, so.